Hello and welcome to On The Bench LFC. So, breaking news. Let's put it up. Breaking news. That's the second time we've had to do that today, isn't it? Because Alisson, the Roma goalkeeper, has agreed personal terms with Liverpool Football Club on a 5-year deal. So, the goalkeeper himself has said this, I believe. I want to say thanks to Roma fans, and now it's time for a new chapter. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. If you're not live, as always, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're making of this. Let's get talking about what's going on here, guys. Right. So, James Pearce has released that Alisson will fly to the Merseyside to undergo a medical ahead of completing his world record fee, £66.8 million move from Roma to Liverpool. The Brazil international has agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract after being granted permission to hold talks with the Reds. Alisson will cut short his holiday in Sardinia to complete the formalities before becoming the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, and an official announcement should follow within the next 24 to 48 hours. The 25-year-old shot stopper is unlikely to be part of Jurgen Klopp's squad for the pre-season tour of America, as he is given time off following his exertions at the World Cup. However, he should link up with his new teammates for the 4-day training camp in France ahead of the friendly against Napoli in Dublin on August the 4th. Liverpool's initial bid of £62 million was rejected by the Serie A outfit, but sporting director Michael Edwards moved quickly to reach an agreement, including add-ons. The deal is understood to be worth €75 million, which is 66.8 million. That shatters the previous highest record transfer fee involving a keeper, the 34.7 million that is Manchester City's paid for Ederson in 2017. We know how that panned out, didn't we, guys? The Reds were wary of Chelsea's interest in the player, but the rest is history. The player himself is coming for a medical. Boom, bada bing, bada bam. Get in. Alisson to Liverpool. Smash the thumbs up. Let's do it, guys. Let's literally, I want to see at least 300 to 400 thumbs up on this live stream, on this video. It's not going to be an hour-long one because I was due to have my dinner, and Alisson decides to agree personal terms. We saw it was going on, but I don't care. I would starve if it meant that we got to see Alisson agreeing personal terms with Liverpool. Also, I want to see about Fekir as well. Am I right in saying that, guys? You know, people were saying, how do you reckon Alisson's reveal video will look? And I said, I think Alisson's reveal video should be him diving and saving a free kick from Nabil Fekir. What do you reckon, guys? I think that would be absolutely brilliant. Peter says, love it. I'm dancing around my room, mate. I tell you what, mate, I'll give it a little boogie myself. Get in. I'm not going to dance too much because I've got some swimming trunks on. All right, so you guys better not take the mick out of the swimming trunks. All right. Soldier Boy says, yes, there you go. Indeed. Are you all excited, guys? All right, that was what we was waiting for, wasn't it? Liverpool Football Club had bid for the player. It was accepted. That was what we did on a live stream earlier. And now the player himself has agreed personal terms. 5-year deal. Alisson has said, I want to say thanks to Roma fans, and now it's time for a new chapter. Guess what, Alisson? Your chapter with Liverpool Football Club hopefully brings you trophies, hopefully brings you titles, brings you medals. It's a brilliant time to be a Liverpool supporter. Am I right, guys? What a feeling. What a transfer window. We've said it for a while now that, you know, as a Liverpool supporter, we've seen some downtimes. But this, with Liverpool's, you know, the way we are going at the moment, it feels good. There's a feel-good factor. People are saying, if you land Alisson in this window, surely this means that Liverpool can compete for the Premier League title. Surely it means that good times are around the corner. Yes, yes, yes. Alisson to Liverpool, it's on, guys. He's agreed personal terms. Fekir, look, Louis says, Daz, apparently Fekir talks are going well, according to Twitter. I don't know if it's true. The Fekir rumours that we're seeing at the moment, guys, I'm yet to see too much evidence about it, but as always, if you enjoy keeping up to date with daily transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, smash that subscribe button because I will keep you updated. I'm keeping a very close eye on the Fekir stuff. I too want to see Fekir sign for Liverpool as well in this transfer window. I have every faith that because of how far Fekir was going, we saw the leaked video, we saw apparently he had picked his number I can't see why Liverpool don't sign Fekir in this window as well, especially people talking about the fee that we paid for Alisson. If we're going to be paying in instalments like they are suggesting for Fekir, why can we not sign Fekir as well? A number 10 and a number 1 goalkeeper. Come on, Liverpool Football Club. Sean, Liverpool Football Talk is in the building. Alisson, go get it, baby. Big shout out to you, my friend. Go get it indeed, my friend. Go get it indeed. Guys, this is beautiful. What a day to be a Liverpool supporter. What a beautiful day indeed. I am so made up. Dad. I even say dad instead of Daz. Force, good times indeed. Fernand says, I think Neil Jones just said that the deal for Fekir is getting reworked on it. Yeah, that is what we're starting to see, is that Liverpool are now I cannot speak because I'm so excited. Liverpool are back trying to renegotiate the deal for Nabil Fekir. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Alright, I'm so hyped I can't even talk. Win the Uffen title, bro. Yes, Sean, indeed. Alisson Bogdan, says Mo. No, let's not write the player off before he's come in, guys. Alisson, massive statement by Liverpool Football Club. It wasn't too long ago, not even a week ago, it looked like we could have been sticking with Karius. We were also talking about maybe Danny Ward becoming Liverpool's number 1. Now, a lot of people are starting to say, with Alisson being Liverpool's number 1, who would you like to see as Liverpool's number 2? I will throw it out there now. Make Danny Ward Liverpool's number 2. Do you agree, guys? Just switched on. What's the news? Anthony, the news is Alisson has agreed a 5-year contract with Liverpool Football Club. He's on his way to the Merseyside to have his medical. He has also said, I want to say thanks to Roma fans, and now it's time for a new chapter. Wow. Wow, diddly wow. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Khalid says, Ward, all day. Yes, guys. Absolutely yes. Ward for number 2. Alisson for number 1. Get Karius out the spotlight. No matter what you want to make of Karius or whatnot, just get him out the spotlight. If he goes on loan, if he's sold or whatnot, let him go and, do whatever he's got to do for his career himself. Nothing personal. Alisson is coming to Liverpool Football Club. The bid was accepted earlier on. And now he's agreed personal terms with Liverpool. He's on his way for a medical. The deal is expected to be announced completed within the next 24 to 48 hours. Bada bing, bada boom. It's brilliant. And for those of you that have just joined, you missed my little wiggle at the beginning. But I'm not going to jump up too much because I've got some swimming trunks on. And yeah, they're not Speedos, guys, all right? So don't panic. I'm not that much of a sicko, 5 years ago, Mignolet signed and Bogdan was fighting for number 1. How times have changed. You'll never walk alone. Exactly. Let's wrap up this transfer window today. The chat is jumping far too quick for me to even keep up with. It shows that everyone is very, very excited about this move. A brace of Brazilians, says Stephen. Exactly. Is it done, Dazza? It looks that way, Oisk. It really looks that way. Roma accepted the bid from Liverpool. Liverpool got the green light to speak to the player himself. Now the player himself has accepted and agreed personal terms with Liverpool. It's a 5-year contract. He's on his way to the Merseyside, guys. He is on his way to have his medical. The deal should be complete after the medical within the next 24 to 48 hours. I read out what James Pearce had to say on it at the beginning of the live stream. Daryl saying, which number did he pick? I haven't seen anything about that at the moment, but a lot of people are suggesting number 1. So number one goalkeeper, number 1 jersey. Gillian says City have just been blown out of the water. Pep back to the drawing board again this season. Exactly, Gillian. Exactly. A lot of the teams around us in the Premier League are going to have to take note of Liverpool Football Club. They should have been taking note anyway, because a lot of fans of the other teams are starting to kick off about Liverpool spending world record defender, now world record goalkeeper. I put it to those fans, keep your mouth stum, because for many years have we seen Man City, Chelsea, just to name 2 of the clubs, spend ridiculous money on transfers, okay? Liverpool Football Club was not doing that. These fans, I would say, are worried because Liverpool Football Club play the best attractive football honestly, not just as a Liverpool supporter, but other supporters say it, that Liverpool play fantastic football. Okay, and that is without spending ridiculous money. Liverpool need to spend big to compete with the other teams. Now we're starting to spend to secure the players that we need to be up there competing with Man City. I'm using Man City as the benchmark because they are the Premier League title holders. They are the team that everyone needs to compete with next year. They obviously blew it out the water. Liverpool signing Naby Keita, well, we already knew he was coming, but him in this window, Fabinho, now also adding Alisson to that, Shaqiri, and if we still land Fekir as well in this window, surely that is brilliant start to the fact that Liverpool are going to be trying to compete with Man City next season, surely. So I would put it to those fans, you're worried. You're nervous. I am not going to be one of those fans that will say that Liverpool can definitely win the Premier League next season on a pure basis that it's not just about who you bring in and spending big, it's also about eradicating some of the areas of our game that we still need to improve on, i.e. when teams sit back against us. We need to be able to beat those teams and not drop silly points, not draw in those games. Also, we need to improve defensively when it comes to set pieces, but bringing in some of these players will definitely help us in those areas. We also have to give time for these new players to bed in, and the tactics probably, or is most likely to change next year as well. So we have got other things that we need to be a bit patient on next season, but come on guys, what a transfer window. It is a great time to be a Liverpool supporter. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Wow. Big news. Alisson is on his way to the Merseyside to complete a medical, a 5-year deal. It has been agreed. Liverpool had the bid from Roma accepted, and then the player, we got a green light to speak to him. The player himself has accepted that bid. He has said, I want to say thanks to Roma fans, and now it's time for a new chapter. That new chapter is at Liverpool. Chelsea, people was worried about Chelsea. It's on, guys. He's coming to Liverpool. Chelsea look likely to sign Cech and Schmeichel is what I'm hearing. So Alisson is going to be Liverpool's goalkeeper. Get in. I've done a little boogie on this stream. I'm excited. I think it is now time to get very excited, guys. All right. The Raptor says boom and a winky face. I fully back that. Michael, good mate. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. If you're not able to join it live and you're watching this back, leave a comment down below. How excited are you? It is time to get excited. Alisson as Liverpool's #1 goalkeeper, a real statement to those teams around us that are going to be competing for the top 4 and for the title next year. Plus, not just to the Premier League, but to, we're in the Champions League. So to those people that we will be playing against in a Champions League, we got to the Champions League final next year. We wasn't able to win it, but we have improved. We are coming back again next year. Allez. We are coming back and hopefully we can go one step further and win it. Hope this is announced soon, says Nath. Same here, my friend. They are reckoning that it will be within the next 24 hours to 48 hours. We will see it be completed. So this is brilliant. Gary says, I am bloody chuffed. Dazza, me too, Gary, me too. Just Fekir now to complete amazing summer window, says Mark. 100% Mark. I'm happy with the window. The question that I put out to a lot of people that I speak to every day, a lot of you guys that we communicate with each other, I said if we was to sign one player this window still, and that was before all this Alisson stuff, I said if you could only choose one player, who would it be? Everyone said it would have to be a goalkeeper. And it looks like we're well on our way to securing Alisson. So if we didn't sign Fekir, I think a lot of the Liverpool supporters would be happy that we've at least landed Alisson. It's very looks like that's the case. So yeah, hopefully we can still sign Fekir as well. And as you say, this has got to be one of the best transfer windows I've ever seen. And I think a lot of you guys are agreeing with this as well. Is it true about Vida, says Lee? I'm not seeing any evidence about that at the moment, Lee, but I know a lot of people are talking about this. It's definitely making the rounds in the rumour department, but a lot of people are looking at it. We shall see on that one, Lee. Wad Mad says, love you, Daz. Love you too, Wad. I love all of you guys. It's a good time. I think everyone's in good spirits. A lot of love around the Liverpool supporters right now. A lot of love for Alisson. A lot of love still being shown towards Fekir. A lot of love for Edwards. A lot of love for FSG I'm seeing as well. There's a lot of love out there, isn't there? It's a very nice day. You know, very nice day indeed. Alisson number 1, Fekir number 10. Fire, says Louis. Exactly. Matthew says, back again, mate. Over the moon with a transfer now for Fekir. Yes, indeed. Unknown says, wait, what about Fekir? And when will he be announced? Still unknown over the Fekir situation. There's a lot of people starting to come out at the moment, literally just before I went live, starting to talk about apparently Liverpool are now backing for Fekir. The negotiations have re-began, but I will say that I haven't seen a lot of evidence about that. Again, it is just talk. So without waiting on that, I would suggest wait and see who else keeps talking about it. See, as the more reliable journalists start talking about it, what is going on there. Obviously, I went live over this Alisson stuff, so I can't give you my overall views on it. But, you know, that whole Fekir saga, guys, you've seen the twists, you've seen the turns, you know what's going on with it. I would say that we need to wait for his announcement with Fekir. I really would, but I think with how that one was going, with the player wanting Liverpool himself, if it's true that Liverpool, you know, are willing to go back in to negotiate with him, that tells me if we see that Liverpool are starting to begin negotiations with him again, then we're very confident of making a deal happen. The player wants Liverpool. Leon, you know, they know that the player wants to move to Liverpool. So if we do see that Liverpool are back at the table, that tells me after this Alisson stuff that Liverpool can afford the player. You know, I think that deal will happen. Okay, so hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, we see Fekir coming as well, guys. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? On the bench, LFC is a legend. Always much respect for that name. Holy Gerard. My Liverpool shirt I put on is lucky. I had it on the same day we bought Fabinho. Fabinho, definitely. I always want to call him Fabinho and Firmino. I always get the two mixed up. James says, if we get this done and then get Fekir, this will be an amazing window. Would still like to see another centre-back, someone like Mina. Then it will have been the best window ever. A lot of people still talking about centre-backs, people still talking about left-back as well, and other people also interested in getting a striker. So still people looking at other areas to strengthen this window. Hey, great news, says Worthless Tuber. It's fantastic news, isn't it, my friend? Hope goalkeeping coach Fekir off. Yeah, I like the way you put that. I'm so emotional at the moment, says Burden. Me too. The emotions are very flowing. It's good emotions though, isn't it? Daz, free Brazilian, says Ben Turner. Yeah, maybe it had quite a lot of sway as well on him. People talk about Klopp being able to bring in these big players, and also Liverpool Football Club, I was saying earlier. Don't forget the sway of, you know, playing for Liverpool and the amount of fans around the world. It's a big lure as well as a club, and you know, this player being Brazilian and the other Brazilians at the club, all of that would have had a factor in this one. Come on, Redmen, says Gaz, get in. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, girls as well. Gomez is a centre back. Yes, indeed. Shout out for me, Daz Michael Dunn. A massive shout out to you. I hope you're having a really lovely day. I think a lot of Liverpool supporters are very happy today. James Pearce reckons Fekir very unlikely to join, says Paul. Interesting if James Pearce is now saying that today. For me, I haven't seen that a lot of people are saying recently about him very unlikely to join. I see that a few of them were saying it's very unlikely, but for me personally, with how far that went, I'm still sticking to my guns that Fekir, the player, really wants to move to Liverpool. He was wearing the shirt in that video, so I'm very positive that deal can still be ignited. It can still happen. I'm not believing whatever they're coming out, Ulus, Leon. They always come out with stuff like that when their players move. I think that Liverpool, if they can get this done the way they want with the instalments, I think Leon will back down. I think that they will want this deal done. I think they will want to sell the player. Their World Cup plan didn't work. We saw recently over Fekir that they were saying, oh, he's a World Cup winner. His team may have won the World Cup, but let's face it, Fekir didn't play a lot, so that wouldn't have upped his value. So they're just trying to play mind games with that one. It won't work. Liverpool been professional. They stayed quiet over Fekir. And I think that was all a strategy as well. They know Fekir will push that move to us. He wants Liverpool Football Club. Stay positive, guys. Stay very positive. Fekir even done an interview. I really feel he alone wants the Liverpool move. I agree, Dominic, mate. I fully agree. Ferno says, Alisson, I want to say thanks to Roma fans. And now it's time for a new chapter. Indeed, Ferno, indeed. Joel just got to sort a fee for Fekir. That's it. Exactly. It's not a lot to be done with the Nabil Fekir stuff. As always, guys, if you're new, if it's the first time that you're tuning in, you haven't seen this, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy keeping up to date with the daily transfer rumours and gossip. I like to break the news. I like to get involved and talk on a live chat with everyone. I like to share what you lot have to say as well. Everyone that's in the live streams, they know and they will tell you. I always read out comments. I always interact with Liverpool supporters. That's what I enjoy a lot on my channels. It's about getting your lot's views out as well. And as the season kickstarts, the watch-alongs will carry on as normal. It'd be brilliant to interact with some of you guys that are new to the channel as well as the season starts. It'd be brilliant. I see people that have been commenting a lot recently because of the live streams are saying, I love your content, but because it's over an hour long and that, I don't have time. So they're talking because I used to do a lot of short videos as well. Once the season starts again, guys, the short videos will be there because it won't always be live. All right, so don't panic. But what I like to do with my live streams, as a lot of you subscribers that have been on for time know, the updates are normally at the beginning of the live streams and my views on what I'm talking about as well. So the first few minutes of the live streams, just because it might be an hour to 2 hours long, the updates will be at the beginning, and then it's all about the interaction with the Liverpool supporters that are in the live stream. Okay, so don't be put off by the hour video. If you want to see what the updates are, tune in. If you haven't got time, watch what I say at the beginning. Feel free to tune out and leave a comment if you want. And I always read my comments and try to reply to as many as possible. But thank you as always for tuning in, guys. It means a lot. Huge welcome for the boys outside. Mark Dunsett, yeah, massive thank you for saying that, mate, as well. Great stream as always. That's well done. Thank you very much, Michael. Glad to see you're all in the building today. Can we hit, I want to see a smash like 400 thumbs on this. We always do really well on the thumbs up, but let's just go all out. Alisson is on his way to Liverpool for a medical. He's agreed a 5-year contract with Liverpool. This is massive news. We need to really go all out on this one. Tom says, click the thumbs up if you're a red man. Definitely, Tom. Definitely. I love that. Yeah, make sure to do that. It's muchly appreciated. Doctor says, Daz, he isn't going to fail a medical. Or are you worried that he's going to fail a medical? I don't think he's going to fail a medical. If he does, I'll be very shocked. Hopefully not. Let's not put a dampener on it. Let's not say anything negative. He's going to come in, he's going to pass his medical, everything's going to go smoothly, he's going to be a Liverpool player, he's going to help us win everything possible. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you wasn't at the beginning, a few people was saying on Twitter and stuff, how do you reckon Alisson's reveal video will be? And I said, the one thing that I would love more than anything is to see Alisson's reveal video be him diving and saving a free kick from Nabil Fekir. That would be the best reveal video I think I've seen. But I think the player himself, you know, he needs a respect to have his own reveal video, but I just think that would be amazing, wouldn't it, guys? I just hope he doesn't flop, says Oisk. Yeah, I don't think he will. I think he's better than what we've got, but, you know, give him time. If he does make a mistake or whatever, I personally won't get on top of him. We've seen in the World Cup that every keeper can make mistakes and stuff, but I think, you know, he's definitely a keeper that does ooze confidence from what I can see. I like to call him, after watching, you know, especially I was watching clips that people have put together, and if you do watch the clips of him, you know, because it's so quick, the clips of him, I called him the Liverpool lunatic. That's how I'm going to talk about him. So yeah, he looks like a bit of a madman, doesn't he? The way he throws himself all over the place. So hopefully give him time. We've got a keeper there. People talking about the fee being a lot. And I said, you know, if he's Liverpool's #1 goalkeeper for many years to come, hopefully within a few years, we'll be talking about his goalkeeper and go, wow, for the fee that we paid for him, he's more than done enough to justify that. And who knows, in the next couple of years, this fee could be a normal amount. It could be an average amount that people are paying for goalkeepers. the transfer market and prices are raising all the time. So hopefully Liverpool have got ourselves a good price for our number one goalkeeper for years to come. Stephen says, great stream, mate. Thank you very much, Stephen. Good to see you in the building, mate. Wayne says, Daz, you and the family coming to Bermuda for vacay. If we win any major trophies, why not, Wayne? Why not? If we win major trophies, why not do a celebration? And where's better than Bermuda, mate? You know what I mean? So it would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Breaking news, Chelsea bidding 50 million for Mings. Russ, they can have him for 50 million, can't they? Someone said that Chelsea want Karius or something. Someone put Chelsea can have Karius, and I said, yeah, only for the price that we're paying. 35 million at least for him, and someone said, and throwing Eden Hazard as well. And I said, yeah, him or Kante would be good, wouldn't it? That's what they need to pay for Karius. Alisson had the second best save percentage in Europe, says Burden. Alisson's a fantastic keeper. He really is good. We were talking on live streams about his World Cup performances and saying that there was a couple of games where he looked a bit shaky, but people were saying, look, you can't go off his World Cup performance. He's a top goalkeeper. Yes, Liverpool may have paid a massive fee, a World Cup fee for this player, but he's very talented, guys, very talented. Kevin says, Daz, I'm very much like you. We will definitely have a chance of getting Fekir as well, because we will do things the right way. Who won't do things? Exactly, Kevin, exactly. Robert says, Alisson surely can't flop. He's keeping Edson out of Brazil squad. Robert, exactly. Brazilian number one. Everyone talking about Edson, Man City, how good he is. If he keeps him out of squad, it goes to show how much and how highly rated hopefully Liverpool's new number one is. Mark says, if 75 million Virgil van Dijk is now normal for a centre-back, Alisson will be normal. Mark, exactly. This is my views on it. Hem says, how would you rate this window out of 10 then, Daz? You know, you've always got to leave room for improvement, but it's got to be 9 out of 10, hasn't it? Especially if we land Fekir as well. Why not, guys? Let's go right up there. But I'm one of these that's always like, there's still room for improvement, because it could always be better, couldn't it? Especially going off what you guys are saying about, you would have loved to seen another centre back in, maybe a new left back. Some of you are saying about striker. So I would say about a 9, because it's definitely the best transfer window, adding Alisson, if we land Fekir, that I've seen. So when will the medical be done, says Tanner? He's on his way now to the Merseyside for his medical, is what James Pearce was saying. So the deal is expected to be completed within the next 24 to 48 hours, is what I was seeing. Russ says Arsenal won't be in the top 4 either. It's going to be a big season next year. Maybe a surprise team might squeeze in there. Liverpool hopefully battling Man City, because Man City is so strong. Hopefully it will be Liverpool that are battling them for number 1 spot. Danny Ward is my number 2. Daz, what do you think? Andy, 100% Danny Ward for me. Give him a number 2 spot. I fully back that, mate, fully. I agree Burden and Manuel will be relegated. Man United for relegation. Why not? Let's just say that. Ivan says, just do it. Shia LaBeouf reference. 100% love that, mate. A lot of people say I look like Shia LaBeouf. I have to say, everyone says that. So, yeah, definitely. If it's not Shia LaBeouf, it's Messi, it's Benzema. People have said this window, Fekir. Who else, guys? Who else is it that you like to say? I look like Adam Lallana as well. My missus, she says that I look like Adam Lallana. So yeah, so many people. I say that I like to mix it up a little bit. I like to keep people on their toes, each live stream. Kieran says, do you think we can get that far in the Champions League again? Kieran, I don't see why not. We did it last year. I know that obviously people have pointed out that Emre Can was part of that, Coutinho was part of that, but they've left. But I would say with the players that we've added, why can't Liverpool go all the way? And why not go that one next step further? There's a real good feel factor about Liverpool right now with the players that we're bringing in. I think, I'm very confident, I'm very positive that Liverpool are close to winning silverware again. I think you've got to be positive. As fans, you've got to be positive, haven't you? So I really need to have this faith that Liverpool will start winning a trophy again, and why not start by going for the Champions League next year? That's what I'm saying. The Premier League teams are going to be looking at Liverpool and their fans and saying, oh my God, like, how strong are Liverpool looking now? I think the Champions League teams are going to be doing exactly the same. They're going to be saying, wow, Liverpool got to the Champions League final next year. and they're stronger this year, surely. Definitely look stronger. Alisson now taken out, says Chris. Space says, who do you think will be the best signing next season? For Liverpool, who do I think will be the best signing, or who do I think will have the most impact? If you're looking at Alisson now being in the team, I think having a top goalkeeper there, as long as he beds in well, I think Alisson will have probably the biggest effect on the team, you know, keeping clean sheets, being strong, hopefully. But, you know, we really needed a quality centre defensive midfielder. So Fabinho is going to really hopefully make us stronger defensively as well. Klopp speaks about Liverpool not just being, it's not about just the back line being at fault for, you know, defensive errors. It's about defending as a team. So Fabinho is going to be a massive part of that. Naby Keita's work rate will be solid in midfield. His first touch is beautiful. He's going to be a real driving force in midfield. You know, wow, seriously, it could be any one of them, couldn't it, guys? That just shows you how good our transfer business has been. And I wouldn't rule out Fekir as well. I know he's not been this high profile signing like the other players have been, but I really wouldn't rule out, when you're looking at the teams that do pinch points from Liverpool over a season, Fekir being that player that could help us change tactics, play differently in those games, you know, spread the play out, get balls into the box more, add in a set piece taker because he can take set pieces as well. Nabil Fekir, if that comes off, it could be any one of them, couldn't it, guys? And I just hope that all the boys come in, gel well. Outstanding. It could be outstanding, guys. And that just shows how good the transfer business has been this window. Liverpool have not just gone out and bought players for squad depth. Gone out and bought players this window that are more than capable of being starting 11 players, and probably are looked at as starting 11 players, which make the lads that was in the starting 11 last year then move to the bench. That gives you squad depth. That gives you an improvement on the whole around the squad. That gives you your improvement. That is why I think that Liverpool can win some silverware next year. It's amazing, guys. It really is. Right, I'm going to round it off there because I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to go and have some dinner. Alisson, he agreed a 5-year deal with Liverpool. His words was, I want to say thanks to Roma fans, and now it's time for a new chapter. He's on his way to have his medical. A deal is expected to be completed within the next 24 to 48 hours. A massive thank you to you guys that have joined. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Let's go all out. Let's try and hit the 400 thumbs mark. I'm going to be greedy. Let's try and do it because Alisson, that goalkeeper that we was crying out for, looks like he's going to be Liverpool's new number one. Massive, massive news. It's absolutely brilliant. What a time to be a Liverpool supporter. Thank you to everyone that I've seen us just subscribe to the channel as well. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. Massive shout out to all the ones that was already subscribed on the channel. Thank you for joining me every day on the live streams. It means a lot. You never walk alone, everyone. It's brilliant. Alisson to Liverpool. It looks so close to being done. Hopefully we get to do another live stream soon, fairly soon. Over the next 24 hours, I reckon we could be doing an announcement video. Who knows? Or at least once the medical's done, you'll see more content from me. Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me. If you wasn't live, leave a comment down below. Get in. Alisson to Liverpool. It's on. I've been on the bench LFC. You've all been legends. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone.